Most survey apps promise two things: easy money and fast payouts. AttaPoll actually does better than a lot of them when it comes to cashing out. That doesn't automatically mean it's worth the time. This is a mobile survey app built around quick reward loops. You answer surveys, complete small offers, sometimes do app or gaming tasks, then cash out through PayPal, crypto, Revolut, or gift cards. That's the system. The biggest frustration isn't low pay, it's spending time and getting nothing. You open a survey, answer qualification questions, work your way through the first few screens, then suddenly you're told you're not a match. That experience doesn't happen occasionally. It's built into the survey industry itself. And because qualification depends heavily on your demographics, two people can have completely different experiences on the exact same app. One person gets regular opportunities, another gets screened out constantly. That's why survey apps generate such wildly different reviews. And if you want to learn why most people never make any real money online and what you can do to become the exception, make sure to grab your copy of the Income Lie Guide in the description of this video. A few short minutes might end up saving you a few long months of trial and error. Go and grab it in the description of this video, while I'm still giving it away for free now. One thing survey apps do extremely well is remove uncertainty. You don't need to build a skill. You don't need clients. You don't need an audience. You don't need to create anything. You open the app, complete a task, get rewarded. That simplicity is incredibly attractive, especially compared to opportunities where results are uncertain and take months to develop. And that's one reason many people stay with survey apps much longer than they originally intended. The survey itself isn't what companies are buying. They're buying information, your habits, your preferences, your opinions, your spending behavior, your demographic profile. The surveys are simply the mechanism used to collect it. Understanding that changes how you look at the entire business model, because you're not really being paid for your opinion. You're being paid because your data has value. A lot of users report a similar pattern. The beginning feels active. There are surveys available. Notifications arrive regularly. Everything feels productive. Then, after weeks or months, the experience often changes. The easy opportunities disappear. Qualification becomes more frustrating. And the excitement starts wearing off. That's when many people realize that early experience wasn't necessarily representative of long-term earnings. And if you want to discover why the entire game is rigged against the small player and what you can do to turn that into your advantage, make sure to grab your copy of the Income Lie Guide in the description of this video now. Another thing most people don't realize is that many surveys don't come directly from AttaPoll. They come from third-party survey providers. That matters because sometimes when something goes wrong, nobody seems fully responsible. You completed the survey, the provider says one thing, the app says another. Now you're stuck trying to figure out where the reward went. A lot of survey frustration comes from this relationship between platforms and outside providers, not necessarily from the app itself. Your income remains tied directly to available surveys. You can't build leverage. You can't compound results. You can't separate earnings from time. The moment you stop participating, the rewards stop too. And eventually, most users run into that ceiling. AttaPoll appears legitimate and many users successfully cash out. The bigger question is whether the trade-off makes sense. Because what you're really exchanging isn't just your time. It's your attention, your data, and your consistency. For some people, that's perfectly fine. For others, the rewards eventually stop feeling large enough to justify the amount of attention required to earn them. If you want to understand what actually creates long-term leverage online instead of depending on endless task completion, go and grab the Income Lie Guide in the description of this video now. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like the video, and leave your thoughts in the comments.